I don't think it could happen any better. No groups deserved it more than that senior group. Again, what they've brought over all these years, not just this year, but through their entire journey, the leadership they've shown and the growth that group's had, and sticking through it through COVID and leading this group through COVID and now into this special season. Obviously, that group really deserved that win Saturday. That was awesome getting that for those guys, and I was so happy for them. And another incredible day at Raymer. It was a good atmosphere, great crowd, beautiful weather. That was a good football team. As I tried to tell everybody, that record is not indicative of how good that team is. They're an amazing team. That quarterback clearly can keep them in it no matter what. And it's a huge performance, like you said, a huge team win. It took everything. We had a chance to really put some distance between us, and then the first half, we didn't. We put up a ton of yards up and down the field. We couldn't score it, and they took advantage of us not scoring it to tie it at 14. You look at the stats. Other than the score, you'd have been surprised that was a tie football game at half. And so I give them credit for hanging around. Defensively, really spread our production. You look at it's hard to even pick, who your player of the game is because we're really spread out. Everybody's making plays. Everybody's running to the. We talked about one of the keys to Saturday was going to be we have to run to the football. They do a good job of putting the ball in space. And they make you run and tackle, and it's hard to tackle one guy in space with one person. So we executed that plan well. We had a ton of guys flying around with the football, but yeah, it was a good day Saturday. Stout's a really good team. I think that they don't have a weakness on their football team. They can really score it, and they can score it fast if they have to. They're really sound defensively. They can pose you some problems. They can bring pressure. So I give them a ton of respect. Our guys know we're in for a dogfight. That's as good of a group I've seen from them maybe since I've been here. I think they're really talented. Their skilled kids can get they can get loose. They got every team's kind of has that one or two guys that if they touch it can change the game. They seem to have more than some other teams in our league with guys that can change the game with one touch with their skill kids, especially offensively. There's some things I like about being on the road. You kind of get away from not again. Our distractions have been fun ones. These huge crowds have been awesome, but there's something about getting on the road and being just you guys and just us and kind of a business approach. So there's things that can be good about going on the road, and we'll bring a good crowd to the Menominee. It'll be an easy trip for our fans, so it'll be a fun one Saturday.